Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. Today we're going to finish off the monthly challenges, so 60 through 70, and we've been doing it in alphabetical order. Some of these have been very challenging, which is fun, I guess? I don't know. I don't know if I like challenging. That's why it's called the Path of Least Resistance. Anyway, challenge 60 is Darius and Swain. Special rules are Targon discount, Fish's enemy, small stuff, gross, and Noxian Might 2. Each round for the first time the foe summons a unit, grant it +4, +0, and overwhelm. For this I'm going to be using Varus with Hymn of Valor, Chemtech Duplicator, and Hidden Tome. If we can get something to give him stats and then hit him with the Hymn of Valor, duplicated, should go pretty well. I don't know the likelihood of that happening exactly. It should live though, I think it'll be fine. This is a mana gem. Deathless on Varus might be useful. Sage obviously doesn't do anything. I skipped over a different mana gem, which I shouldn't have. Yeah, so none of this does anything. But we'll take Summoning Beacon.
Every army needs a general. Nothing but Noxian might!
I will end their cyclical war. A little luck for those who need it. The journey is difficult. These will protect you.
Only revenge will quiet our minds.
You say these are from the protector himself.
We deliver their end. It will rain ash in our wake. I am more than this. We are more.
These gems grant awareness harmony.
Where's my axe? Take a look at this. What good is mercy?
I don't know how long I've been muted for. That's the general idea. We got lucky with pulling the Furious Wielders, which made it so that we didn't die there. We were able to grow various enormous, which we then used Hymn of Valor on to make those things permanent, his stat boost permanent, and then we just attack for the entire health bar of our opponent. I keep the 2 mana gems. Play one for free.
For those who need it.
Play Varus because we have to.
Quiet our minds.
Gonna use Momentous Choice here. And I don't think I want to Hymn of Valor just yet. Or Redoubled Valor, I guess, is what it's actually called. But locking in his stat boost would be nice. I just don't think I can afford to do so.
Gems grant awareness harmony.
Can attack though.
Loyalty through conquest.
And we've targeted 4 times. So this should level. I'm not going to get as much value out of it as I would like because we didn't have Chemtech active, but still,
Let me end our war.
I'm fine with it.
First, then your petty war.
They say these are from the protector himself.
Yeah, we just attack and that should win the game?
Far.
Question mark?
Dare oppose Noxus. Their time has
Challenge 61 is Tahm, Kench, and Katarina. Special rules are Power of Observation. Game start, all players summon a Hextech Observatory and Mana Leak. When the player plays a spell, create a fleeting copy in the foe's hand. We're using Vayne for this. Vayne will be able to use Tumble every round. However, they'll also be able to copy Tumble, which might not be good for me. For relics, we're using Death's Foil, chosen by the stars, and Fear Cleaving Axe. We have Vayne at 4 stars. I actually considered getting her to 6 stars here, just because I've been considering getting Vayne to 6 stars. I think it would be fun, but no reason to make ourselves even more powerful than we are. I don't know what any of these bonus items are, and I'm not going to look. Mana gems are always good. Phage on Vayne. Farsight on Vayne. I think Tahm Kench will be fairly straightforward. Slightly concerned about Katarina, but I'm always pretty concerned about Katarina. Flip anything that isn't Vayne. Try to get Vayne, although I forgot I got Farsight. It was just gonna happen. We can pass here, we'll take 3, it's fine. We do know what card they stole from us, so that's cool. Good to know. I'm gonna tumble here. It'll give them a tumble. Theirs will cost 4.
Purified bolts.
It's just wins. Kind of only need one card in the Vayne deck. That's Vayne. Go to Katarina. When they play a champion, they grant their other units +2/+2. Katarina's actually pretty smart about doing it too. They play out all their units and then they drop Katarina. They didn't attack because of barrier. I am happy about. Guile is in this deck. That's just something you need to be aware of.
No one's the wiser. Stealth over strength.
Don't. A fish fight here.
I have my orders.
We could do it back. Potentially. We're gonna tumble. They can't play the tumble. I'm afraid of taking 8.
Death it is.
faithless cur, blasphemer.
She looks more capable than most people.
Fetch me.
Purified bolts.
Alright, we win. Hooray. Challenge 62 is Thresh. We have Crafty Portals, which is Vandal City discount, which is nice because we're using Veigar. Vicious enemy and after image. Round start, the foe revives an ephemeral copy of the strongest dead follower, so that's yours or theirs. So one way or another, they're going to get a follower. On Veigar, we're using Chemtech Duplicator, Frozen Tomb, and Big Guns. I'm going to take Ambessa here. Big Guns versus Luden's Tempest is a question that I am not prepared to solve on Veigar. I like having the 3 darkness to start with though. I think that's pretty nice. We go to Thresh, whose power is Damnation. Aim start, the foe summons Vaults of Helia, so that's also going to trigger after image. When Thresh levels up, the foe creates 3 Shadow Isles champions in deck. So we're basically just going to play super defensive up until the point where we have 2 Veigars on board and Chemtech Duplicators active, and then we're going to win the game. That is how I foresee this going. Just block here. Any opportunities we can take to make our darkness bigger is a good opportunity. This guy has a mana gem. If I attack and he dies, then unfortunately the biggest follower would be the Twisted Catalyzer, and I do not want him to have a Twisted Catalyzer. We'll put Veigar on board though, and remove this Thresh. Can block here, and here, and here. And we'll get darkness. Our darkness is worth 6. So I think we need 1 more in order to win the game. I'm losing my Twisted Catalyzer now. We will pass. And like I said, we win the game. I don't know if I had to win the round before. I feel like I didn't. Challenge 63 is Katarina. With Unstoppable Force, allies have +3/+3, Overwhelm, and Can't Block. Can't Block is pretty bad against Katarina. And also Hemorrhage. So round end, deal 1 to the player's nexus for each unit the foe has. So that's a lot. We're going to be using Vex. I have Fear Cleaving Axe, Grand General's Counterplan, and Wicked Harvest. I don't know if that's the best thing to do for Vex, but I don't know the best thing to do is. I think it's fine. When I play Vex, it should clear out most of the board, depending on how things have gone otherwise. Champions have Utmost Despair because of one of the stars. I think this is going to be fine. Diana to reduce early on with the Gloom, and then later we can get a mana gem. Power Riff on Vex to get her out earlier. I think it's a her. Maybe it's a him. Actually, I don't know. And I took Summoning Portal on this landmark because we get one of them for free. So that seemed like a good value to me. Didn't draw Vex, which I'm a bit sad about. I'm gonna drop Katarina? Yep, great. Only have to Gloom her once. Drop Diana here. That'll finish her off. And our allies impact. I suspect a second Katarina exists. Attack here. And there it is. Withering Whale. Gonna pie toss here. So we can perilous pastry. And not being able to block is kinda bad. Still haven't found Vex. Pale Cascade.
Let's get a good look at you.
And they're dead. Challenge 64 is Swain and Gangplank, PNZ, Discount, and Lil Buddies. It should be fairly straightforward. Using Stalker's Blade, Beast Within, and Cease and Desist. Stalker's Blade, the idea behind that is if you have 10 power and you strike, you'll level up, and then Cease and Desist will hit. I knew that, I just couldn't find the words. I could replace Stalker's Blade with the Nasus relic, but kinda seems unnecessary. Gotcha, drawing a champion is gonna have to be fine here. And mana gems are always good. Going to Swain, whose power is Suffer. Round start, deal 3 to all the player's damage units. Isn't actually very great because we do get our units damaged fairly often in this deck. We're not like trying to prevent damage. But that's fine, we'll deal with it. Can you just kill this guy? Seems good.
I'm on it. No one's the wiser.
Wow, did you see that? Oh, that's a good one.
If I pass, Swain will come down. Oh, because of Cease and Desist, I was supposed to wait till I had 10 power. I didn't do that. I just pass now? Oh no, it's correct here.
I learned that in class. Happy to do whatever's needed.
You get some Poros on the board for blocking. But it's apparently not going to do anything. It's fine with me.
Wow, did you see that?
You have 11 impact, that's crazy.
Freeze! Run! Did that sound right?
I think it just attacked with everything.
That's how we do it.
Probably should drop Katarina first, then I could have attacked with Katarina.
It's just a nick. Get wrecked. Explosives prime. Take them down, brick by brick. Strike at their foundations. Going somewhere? They'll never know what killed them. I'll be behind ya.
I legitimately have no idea where all the sources of impact are coming from. There's a lot of them though. Just gonna stack power on Vi here. We go into Gangplank, whose power is Assault Water Scourge. Round start, the foe summons a Powder Keg. First time the foe starts the round with less than 20 health, summon the Dreadway. I know when you draw, you get an impact and a health. +2/+0 and 2 impact. And your strongest ally. Where's the rest of the impact coming from? I felt like my Katarina had some. No. Understandings for nerds. That's not great for me. Oh, she has Regal's lantern. That's where it came from. Perfect. Solved. Could kill Gangplank here, but then I can't play Vi. Playing Vi was better. Challenge 65 is Azir and Ezreal. Special rules are animated armor, all units have formidable, and welcome to the murder bridge. For this we're going to be using Viego. I have Disciple of Shadows to get him out earlier, Corrupted Star Fragment, and Crown Guard Inheritance. At 6 stars, Viego is one of the strongest in the game, so should be pretty good. Take a mana gem because I love a mana gem. I'm actually a little tempted by the Risen Mist. Take a Death's Grasp. Sometimes on the first round you don't really have a way to kill your units, and killing your units is how you start all of the cost reduction and get all of your power, so ideally your pick is Shape of Fear and then some like 1 cost unit. We'll play Fading Icon here. Play Zoe. This will do 2. This will do 1. You can just block like this, I think. It's fine. We're 1 mana short of playing Viego. I think something like this is good. Oh, Death's Grasp to get rid of Azir. Yeah, late levels me up. It was never gonna look different than that. Viego's insane at 6 star. And we'll do it again. I'm gonna cut Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Go into Ezreal.
Wait, where are we going?
His power is target practice. Round start, they get a static shock. It costs 1. If they level, it's a True Shot Barrage instead. Also, all their spells cost 1, because Ezreal is a cheater. Death's Grasp just to break the spell shield.
Spilled paint is just accidental art.
I don't love that. Like, to the point where I'm tempted to just kill him. It might have been fine, but no reason to risk it.
Time for a true display of skill.
Gonna kill this Zoe. Didn't quite level me up, so kill this guy. I don't remember getting Viktor to 6 stars, but here we are. Challenge 66 is Gangplank and Nautilus. Special rules are Mercy Killings, kill all damaged units. Small Stuff, when the player summons a unit, set it to 1/1, and Prophet of an Elder God 2, when the foe attacks, spawn 3. I guess I decided this was the way to go. Perfect Hex Course, Spellweaver Symphony, and Oath of Guardians. It's a lot of created cards. I don't even remember what Viktor does, if I'm honest. I should probably look at that. So you have Spell Burn, you have a Mana Gem, when you summon a created unit, granted augment. Sure, that's great. When you play a created spell or unit, copy it. And then allies with augment have +1/+1. Your augments grant an additional... Okay, so this actually should be really good into small stuff. I'm gonna re-roll this. I want something cheaper. This isn't cheaper, but I think it might just be better. I'm gonna take this Nocturne. I don't know if that's the right choice, but I'm tired of re-rolling, so here we are. Deathless sounds amazing. And Mana Gem sounds good. Go into Gangplank. So, I assume the idea here is that Spellburn is just kind of going to win the game. I think I was supposed to have Augment. Oh. I think it probably makes sense to get Viktor on board. Gonna X-core him. X-core him some more. Play Fizz. So let us block. I feel like I should iterative improvement something, but I don't know what. Oh, he died because of Mercy Killings. Forgot about that. Seems like relatively good. And then Spellburn's just gonna win, even though we're not actually doing anything with these. Okay, so I forgot the main objective. It still went fine. I don't know, man. Going to Nautilus, whose power is all will drown. When any unit dies, the foe tosses if they aren't deep, and they heal their Nexus 1. Play Augment Bot. Play an Owl. We do this to make our guys survive, although he does anyway. So maybe that wasn't a good plan. Guess we attack with them because he dies anyway. He does have Deathless, so look him back. Gonna wait for after this attack because they have Challenger and Challenger plus Mortal Marks. Mercy Killings is bad. But like I said, I don't remember getting Viktor to 6 stars, but having played him just now, I understand why I did so. This is absolutely nuts. Challenge 67 is Irelia and Viktor. Special rules are natural magic, all cards cost 2 less. Natural magic and Viktor does present an actual problem. I believe Ballistic Bot has summoning stone on it, so he can summon an infinite number of them. And we also have Welcome to the Murder Bridge. Game start, the foe summons a Howling Abyss. I'm using double stalkers and curators, which is fine. We're actually going to go with the Nasus relic instead of curators, just because of that Viktor issue. Also Irelia, we just don't want her to live. I'm going to look for a champion that we can play pretty early. Draven. He drop on round 1. And then Vampiric Scepter on Volibear seems fine. And Flash Freeze at game start, I love. We go into Irelia, whose power is Infinite Blade Bolts. When the foe blade dances, they attack with their strongest unit, the foe, whatever. They grant their strongest unit +1/+1, and it attacks with the blades. There we go. Those are the exact words. I keep the Icefell Archer. Avalanche also pretty good. Does 2 damage to all the units.
We owe this land our lives.
I'm gonna pass.
Show them no weakness.
Icefell.
Check out these.
We're gonna Avalanche here.
I'll protect the villages.
They're certainly gonna blade dance.
I have my order. Shoulder set, blades sharpened. Plant that lead foot. Don't worry, I've danced this 100 times. Shoulder set, blades sharpened. Plant that lead
Eventually.
foot. Don't worry, I've danced this 100 times.
We've now killed enough that Volibear is leveled up, so... Or isn't leveled up, can be played for free. think I'll wait for the flawless to go off though.
That's like you.
This storm brings killing light.
I learned my scars.
I'm fine with that recall.
Stick with your back.
It's actually probably positive for me. They're eventually going to drop Irelia.
Blade, every beat in its place.
Who dares challenge the wild? I wield the storm.
Where they fall, freedom grows.
Thread cutter. I am Valhyr. I am the doom of all.
From the savage cold.
Winter take you.
Wish I could get rid of their welcome to the murder bridge.
You can't hide from the light.
Not really a good response here.
We strike. Now you would stand against your own niece.
Attack with Draven.
Now we're cooking.
I think it's fine to just level him up here.
And I thought I was already perfect.
And attack with everything.
I won't back down.
Killing the light.
Wanna win?
I like Deathless. We'll cut a card. I think Babbling Berg is usually the one. Go into Viktor, whose power is beyond mere flesh, which is evolve for the opponent. And again, like I said, that natural magic could be really bad. Can't really attack here.
Even the greatest mind likes pets.
Actually, we can.
Axes coming right up.
Nope. If we Frostbite, our opponent will lose Spell Shield, which will reduce his power by 1/1. And then we can use an axe.
So I got a new one.
Here we are.
God, axes need victims. Now we're cooking. What's my name?
I believe they can play up to 6.
Is it this who's fast? Who knows? I dare not bloody spill. I wield the storm. Prime Amarylli. You earned a ticket to a battle royale.
I'd prefer a battle of wits, but you're on. What we have to do for now. Innovation must begin somewhere. What we have to do for now. Innovation must begin somewhere.
When all is dark and cold, I shall remain. Time for the moneymakers. Let's boogie. Now we're cooking.
I got unlucky there not killing the Heimerdinger. Oh, I got cursed again. Darn it.
Don't let my size fool you.
Hey, buddy, what you doing? Time for the money makers.
If it's a fight they want,
My first scar.
what do you tell the officers? Thin-blooded whelps.
Weak and unworthy.
Killing lights. Carnage follows.
Welcome to my humble estate.
Praise for Pastebin's call.
Let's go make some friends, Tibbers.
Right side, they're almost out of cards. Downside, whatever this is.
Thread cutter. I wield the storm.
Here is where we make our stand.
Master yourself.
He sends bad.
I'm coming for you.
Gift me new scars.
I have my orders.
Thin-blooded whelps. Killing lights.
Oh no, Ultra Dragon. Can't do anything about that. The game just went on way too long. Once they pulled lifesteal, it was kind of stuck. Could have taken over once Morgana, if Morgana hadn't gotten on board. I think I'm just gonna need to play a little more aggressively. And again, they're gonna have infinite ballistic bots.
Embrace a new vision of progress. Our goals are greater than petty violence.
And this time I don't have a good solution for it.
Our goals are greater than petty violence. Realize your potential.
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
Like on the one hand, he only has one card. On the other hand, he gets a free champion every round at level 2.
What do you tell me, officers?
The truth for here. The finality.
Breaks all, killing the lights.
Those to settle, crooks to kill. You know how it is. Death by giant insects. Ah, there are worse ways to go.
Join me if you want.
A plague of shadows.
Maybe I can also play infinite cards.
Rise, metal brethren. Disengage.
I think this attack is good. Natural Magic Viktor is such a pain. Much worse with Welcome to the Murder Bridge. Challenge 68 is Fizz, Arcane Emissions. All players start with 3 spell mana, and Prophet of an Elder God 2. We're going to be using Warwick. I just have 3 Stalker's Blades on him. Seems to be fine. Probably swap one out for like a Guardian Angel. Sometimes you don't get to take advantage of all 3 of them. I would say actually often. That said, Warwick is insane at 6 star especially. So I'm not too worried about anything. I'm exhausted after that last battle though. Really expected more. Gonna blood hunt here. Just to pass the turn, let them play some cards.
Listen now, the waters speak through me.
It's out of mana so we can cost a grip with no downside.
I look for a worthy opponent.
Wait first, big mission.
I never.
Time to go.
I think it was just Fizz? Yeah. Challenge 69 is Jinx. We have Lingering Shadows. When a unit dies, grant a random unit in that player's hand +1/+1. Enemies of Demacia fall. Game start the foe summons a Grand Plaza, and withstand round start the foe's units. Grant the foe's units +1/+0/+1. I can't talk, it's 2 AM. We're using Yasuo with Everfrost, Windblade, and Tempest Blade. Should be fine. Yasuo is incredible. I wish he were our last champion. I know how to play him much better than I know how to play Yuumi. I'll look for 2 cost reduction. I believe I'll start with 4 mana. Yeah. Means I can just play stuff as a passing move, let them play cards, spawn to their cards with a stun, attack no probs. Then play more cards. Too many cards. Stun 2.
I have found you, Yone. Turn back while you can.
Can't do anything about this.
Destiny waits. I do my heart and soul for democracy. One blade, one purpose. Honor wasn't worth both our lives. Even I. Quick footwork, fast strikes. At last, I have found you. Yone, turn back while you can. I do alright. No cure.
Jinx? Stands for Jinx?
Here's a
Even I have good days. Stay resolute. No cure. Fools. We do what is right. I will not fall.
Just normal Yasuo things. Challenge 70 to finish this off is Yasuo and Darius. Special rules are Mountain's Peak. The game start the foe summons a Targon's Peak. Round end, all players draw 1 Undying Rage. Each round, the first time the foe's units would die, grant them Tough, Overwhelm, and Fearsome instead. And beyond Mere Flesh, foe's units have +1/+1 for each of their keywords. Obviously those things go really well together. We're going to be using Yuumi here with Disciple of Shadows, Gale Force, and the Beast Within. None of the negative effects of Gale Force or Disciple of Shadows impacts Yuumi. And Crow Storm, I'm happy to see it. Don't think Spirit Stone does anything. Curious about this +3/+3. Think I can make it work. Trying to champion is good. We'll stick with that. Go into Yasuo.
When I get there.
As long as we can remove him from the board, then his stunning isn't so bad. So if I play the Yordle Squire, that will let me attach Yuumi for free. And then we get sent back to hand, which, you know, kind of ruins the whole plan. Biggest lifesteal guy. We can attach Yuumi to a different unit.
Life's the best teacher you'll get.
Attack with Scout.
My fate.
Alright, they just grow bigger.
At last, I have found you. Yone.
He's gotten really good free cards. I haven't. I guess none of my cards are quite as good as any of theirs. Not really sure what to do about this.
Looking for a hero for my hero.
Life, no cure. Fools.
So yeah, the thing I thought would be bad is bad.
At last, I have found you. Yone. Destiny waits. Not interfere.
Thing is, I want to attack again here, but I feel like without Challenger, I can't really choose what I'm attacking into. And so this unit's probably just gonna die. But maybe I can remove something from the board.
Wasn't worth both our lives.
Lead the way, Book. You've been following me?
Does the wind flee, or does it follow? I do.
Kind of need to play 2 units here, or I lose the game.
Keep going, kid. You'll get it. My kind of lessons. You're strange. Still. Walking is strange.
Okay. So I think we Crow Storm here. And then
Into the forest.
I think we attack. And then should be able to attack again. Thank God. That was incredibly bad. Not only that, I think we just lucked into the tasty Feyfolk. Like, there was a chance that that didn't happen, and then we just lose. I would not pick Yuumi for this, generally speaking. Or maybe I should have just taken Arcane Comet as one of my powers and then just played her naturally. That way we could actually get rid of a unit. I don't know. This just seems wrong. Also getting returned to hand like a bunch of times probably wasn't helping that situation. So potentially it wasn't as bad as it looked and just kind of had Yasuo there. But I mean, obviously if you play you're gonna have Yasuo there. So it doesn't necessarily help anything. Good mini morph, which we can use on something. Gonna do that. Phalanx will give us barrier. Block there. Block here. Block here and block here. Don't take that much damage. Clear most of their board. Attack with Scout. Attack again. And we do it! So that, we didn't lose. It was amazing. So we did all the monthly challenges alphabetically, not caring or changing depending on what was coming up against us, and still got through it. A lot of those games weren't easy, a lot of them were very close. But yeah, somehow luck was on our side. I don't feel like I could do that every time, but yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty proud of me. Rank 53 this month. Isn't bad, I wasn't speedrunning it or anything. It's 2 AM on the 2nd, so. But we didn't lose, so 53 is actually where we are. Anyway, that is all for me. Thank you for watching. Next month we'll go back to doing the regular stuff where I show what I actually suggest that you play, and then, you know, whatever. I feel like that's probably more educational, but wanted to do this as a challenge for myself while the amount of champions was exactly equal to the amount of challenges, and this was the only opportunity to do that. So that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.